And then all those monsters just swarmed him. So I survived. The Dino 271. Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad to have you. And thank you for reaching out in the stream chat. So the Dino, a veteran player that I've met on Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana. And we're looking at the direct sequel, Might and Monsters. And most individuals never knew that this sequel existed, especially the veterans. This whole week, today, I've been playing Last Mage Standing for only a week straight. Today's like the official week of me playing that game. I've been playing Might and Monsters for almost a month now, a little over a month. I like what the Dino says here, and you know, share your insight. I want to try to pick people's brains. So the Dino 271 says, I'm bad with shorthand. I think I prefer the pixel graphics, but this is also cool. And the Dino, I understand where you're coming from. I've been trying to give comparisons for those new gamers that have no idea what Roboto Games is all about and how they make truly free to play games in every sense of the word. A game that you have to play, like you actually play the characters, like you're doing stuff, not simulation based, not max testing, not you gathering up a team of guardians and then the Dino 271 gathers up a team of guardians and then we sit back and have them fight in an arena, and the only thing we could possibly do is maybe take off auto mode or put on manual mode to activate some abilities or skills or something. Anyway, this is a true free-to-play game. And I really like what the Dino said here. And what we're going to do, if you've been watching my stream consistently, you know it's that time to take an educational clip because this is some prevalent information. I want to make sure I get this video segment and talk about it and get some feedback and insight. And then that way we can share it with the rest of the world. So bear with me 1 second. And you know what time it is. Please, if you don't mind, let's get this educational video going. Guardians, greetings once again. This is Castle Grayskull 0420 coming to you with those games that you know we love. That acronym FUN, all caps with the dots in between. Those fun games that are brought to us by Roboto Games. Just as a reminder, I am not affiliated nor do I work for Roboto Games. If I did, I'd let you know in a heartbeat how much they are paying me. Right now, we're playing the direct sequel to Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana. We are playing Might and Monsters. Please, I know I shooed you away a little early. I apologize, but we got to jump into this. I'm going to take it from here. So, I just finished the match. And while we're here in the stream, I had some returning veteran players that I met in Last Mage Standing, also known as Arx Arcana. Well, we're taking a look here at the direct sequel. This is Might and Monsters. And I've been giving out a lot of video game comparisons to try to give a great analogy. And in the stream, I've had the Dino 271, and they're sharing their honest opinion, which I like, okay? I want to hear your feedback. Check out the games. Just like LeVar Burton would say at the end of every show of Reading Rainbow, don't take my word for it. Do the research yourself. See if this game is real. See if these games is plural. Both games. The OG Last Mage Standing, otherwise known as Arx Arcana, and this game right here, the sequel. Roboto Games has made a phenomenal free-to-play game in every sense of the word. They want to hear from you. They want to know what else they can do to appease us, the gamers. So let me get back to this topic. I think I prefer the pixel graphics, but this is also cool. So when I was playing Last Mage Standing, I got an immediate nostalgic throwback to a plethora of video games. Now, a lot of them that I could name are hidden gems, and then some that I can name are probably more mainstream, and a lot of people would grasp and understand what I'm comparing and saying. So I'm gonna do that while we take a look at this awesome game. Just double checking what my daily quests are. We got a weekly quest with Boris. We just played with Boris, so I'm gonna switch Guardians. I'm gonna use Pyro. And then we're gonna talk about the aspect of what Dino271 mentioned. So Dino271 is clarifying. He says, I missed the dash. And then I also have Emotional Damage, another player that I met on Last Mage Standing. And that's the crazy thing. These players that I'm meeting on Last Mage Standing, most of them never know or have no idea that there was a sequel. So Emotional Damage is agreeing with the Dino271 about the game. And it's saying the 3D graphics look a little derpy, to be honest. Understood. And see, this is the thing. This is something that you could actually send in a suggestion or feedback, because you have to know, this is the first thing. This game came out in March of this year, 2022. This is still new. They still have time to tweak and fine-tune stuff. The fact that they even have 3D rendering models of their original Guardians says a lot to the work that they've actually put in. I remember someone saying they were upset that Boris didn't have his battle axe. So it's good that they change a little bit of the things, right? Because you don't want just a direct carbon copy. But as the Dino was pointing out, Last Mage Standing has like those 32-bit graphics. I'm just gonna go ahead and just call it what it is, so we can keep mainstream and you don't lose me in my train of thought, or I don't lose you in my train of thought. I said it right the first time. So this game right here, Might and Monsters, I would have to say this is more akin to Breath of the Wild or Breath of the Wild 2. As far as the presentation and everything that you're doing within the game, like the setup. Now, Last Mage Standing is a direct correlation, or would fit with Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past from the Super Nintendo. Just the sprites, the presentation, the vibrantness. I mean, when you're looking at the preloading map, I mean, look at the pots that are inside the house. I'm not saying that they copied Legend of Zelda. No, they didn't do that. They took some liberties, but then they added their own originality to it. Okay? So this is what I'm looking for, and this is the mission of my channel. This is the reason why I'm doing this. All right, you guys are about to have your mind blown. Pyro is the ultimate sniper. So Pyro has a mid-range attack, okay? And the reason why I'm hanging out in this water region, because I want to show you how Pyro can become the ultimate guardian and have a range attack bigger than Kadira's. And it's just about to be insane. I don't know if I'm going to defeat this werewolf, but if I can get his crystals. So I'm showing you a tactic here. You see how I'm leading my monster? Now I'm in the pond. So, all right, it is sniper time. I now do not have to get in danger to take out, and then another guardian just fell. So that werewolf is actually a quest monster that I need to defeat. I need to defeat 3 werewolves. So look, Kadira had to run, but I still have the range on him. I'm glad I survived that, because I would have been upset if I hadn't. monster almost took me out. I am not gonna fake the funk. Oh man, but look at this. So now I can get upgraded because I need all fire stuff. Gonna upgrade my hit point. Upgrade the range again. Look at that. Look at Pyro's range. The ultimate sniper. So this is a card that I unlocked. Now the Dino, the Dino. As you can see, I understand you're like, hey, I missed the dash feature. There is an upgrade that's movement speed. Every Guardian has one if you equipped it in their deck. Oh my gosh, I should have kept playing. I came in second place. And it's okay because I was getting so excited and nerding out over trying to show you the upgrades. So I can respect and understand where you're coming from. You said the graphics look kind of derpy. You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, this isn't the best hand, but I'm not going to nitpick because the product itself, the Dino, does it cost you a single penny to play it? Is this game free to play or is it pay to play or pay to win? It still fits the same formula model that Roboto Games has put together. Okay, so I do respect what you're saying. Let's see. He's saying the art for Last Mage Standing is really amazing. Yes, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I respect your opinions with you saying that the 3D models look derpy. I take no offense to that. I mean, I can see where you're coming from. If that is your only criticism or gripe, and then also you did mention the aspect about the dash mission, and it was actually Emotional Damage that was talking about the art for Last Mage Standing. Yes, everything both of you are saying. And then now Red Knight 757, welcome to the stream. Thank you for sending me the friend request on Last Mage Standing. You're a veteran player that I've met also this week. I've been playing Last Mage Standing for about a week now. Today's my 7th day. Red Knight 757 just said in the chat, this is actually the first time I've heard of this game. So I want you to understand what's going on when I meet these veteran players like Red Knight 757 in the stream chat right now. When I ask them about Might and Monsters, or when I show them Might and Monsters, you know what happens to their room that they're sitting in, the computer room or the rompus room, wherever you may be at in your domicile? I should get a new career as an interior decorator because Red Knight 757 and also Goofy from earlier and any other veteran players out there, because this is the consensus that I'm running across. 10 times out of 10, when I ask a veteran player of Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, they have no idea that Roboto Games made a direct sequel. It blows their minds. The walls of where you're at right now, Red Knight 757, should be splattered with your mental matter. Okay? It should. So I came in second place. I should have been focusing a little bit more, but I was making this educational video. I was trying to engage and talk with the chat. Join in. Play the game. LeVar Burton said it best himself at the end of every show of Reading Rainbow. Do not take my word for it. Check this game out for yourself. See if it is worth you playing. Because it is. It's truly free to play. And you actually play the game. No simulations here. No setting up stuff to max test and run battles. No, you play the game. My player profile in Might and Monsters is none. In Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, it is none 0420. Join the game. Make a profile. Play and have fun. I hope to see you on the battlefield. And Guardians, do believe, if I do, I will smite you. Please, can you take us out, please? Thank you, ladies. So, once again, this has been an educational, informative video brought to you by Castle Grayskull 0420. Keep your eyes open for the next one, and I will see you in the game.